Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the studio. I am so excited to have Jessica Escaracega here with me today from Xocolatl House, and she is one of our sponsors and hosting a special activity at the upcoming wellness event 2026 at Casa Sur Hacienda on January 31st. Jessica, welcome to the studio.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
How are you today?
Good, good.
So I know we're going to talk a little bit about what you do and about the event and what people should expect, but for people who don't understand cacao, how do you explain cacao to them?
Okay, cacao is the purest version of chocolate. It's not as most of the people know about it, but cacao grows just in a specific area close to the Ecuador. So that's why we have cacao in southern Mexico. And cacao has a lot of history, and I would like to share about my culture, that is Mexico. And it has a lot of history because our pre-Columbian cultures, when they discovered cacao, they start drinking, and then they discovered that they felt with energy, they felt happy. So at that time, they don't know anything about that we know today, that it's because it has theobromine. But they just feel with power. So that's why they thought it was a gift from the gods.
How did you get into cacao? Did you learn about this when you were a little girl? Did you learn about it as an adult? How did this enter and become so important to you?
Okay, I was born and raised in Mexico City. I grew up next to my abuela, my grandma, and she taught me how to love Mexico through food and, family recipes. So I grew up with this love about our culture. Then I worked 15 years as a flight attendant. So that's why I had the opportunity to travel, meet people, new cultures. On one of my trips on southern Mexico, I discovered cacao in a deeper way because I found this small community of 12 women cacao farmers. So when they're still making cacao for me with ancestral techniques, I have that connection that I had with my grandma when I was cooking with her.
Wow, that's really special.
It is.
I didn't know you were going to say that. That seems very important. Like it's a very deep moment. That's a very deep moment.
It was.
So talk to people who don't know what to expect. Like, how have you started teaching people about the health benefits of cacao? This whole event is about wellness of person and wellness of business and wellness of community. So it's bringing together our own personal pursuit of health in our life, health in our company, and health in our neighborhoods. So when you talk to people about cacao, like what do you want them to know about it so that they can consider it as part of what they do for their own wellness?
Okay, first of all, cacao has a lot of benefits for our health. It's rich in minerals, antioxidants, zinc, magnesium, helps with your heart support, and of course, emotional wellness. And yeah, it's very important that people can understand why it's important to take care of the cacao ecosystem. Not just to get the benefits, because if you really want to get the benefits, we need to start from the beginning, that is taking care of the land and taking care of the farmers. So at this cacao workshop event, people will experience the history, first our pre-Columbian cultures, then the benefits, how to take care of the environment, and how to support farmers.
There's I don't know how to translate it in Spanish, but there's a saying in English: garbage in, garbage out. So if you put garbage into the earth, you're going to get garbage out of the earth. And so to your point, what would be the Spanish translation to that? I don't think I've ever asked anybody that. Is there a translation to that?
I mean, we have another way to say
basura entre and basura. How would you say it?
I don't know exactly because it's different if we use the translation, but we can say that just incita lo bueno y saca la basura.
Yeah, there you go. See, there you go. It's much better than me trying to hack it over here in the corner. And I think that's a really important part that a lot of people have become more aware of. Like, we have not done a good job of taking care of our land, our actual dirt, the minerals in the ground, the way we farm things so that there are not chemicals and impurities, that then the impurities end up showing up in the food we consume. And then humans have these health ailments and these symptoms and sicknesses that you can, in some cases, trace back to the impurities of the earth.
Yeah. One of the most important things that I really want to focus is to teach people how to recognize a healthy product from the industrial chocolate. Because some people is like, yes, I can find many brands by Amazon or buy them online, but I just want to teach people from the beginning with the land how these amazing farmers, because they are heroes. Actually, I create the Cacao Guardian program because we need to start with this. We need to, I'm very focusing on that in the future generation of cacao farmers can stay in their lands.
I love that.
And they can continue with these traditions.
What inspired you to do that?
As I said, I grew up in Mexico City, full of the Aztec culture. And my first time that I went to the pyramids, I was 7 years old. And it was just really amazing when I was in front of the sun of the pyramid. So I started learning more about our history. Then traveling as a flight attendant, I met small communities. My grandma is from a little town also in Puebla, Mexico. So when I grew up, I just really wanted to make a difference. When I had the opportunity to move here almost 4 years ago, it's like, this is the moment to do it. And this is the way that I can still be connected with my roots.
That's really inspiring. That's really inspiring. Now, I have seen you at Casa Sur at several events already. You also mentioned you do a lot of events. So why is it so important to you to be out inside the public and talking to people, educating them, and also sharing with them? I know you've been giving out a lot of samples. So tell me about what the strategy is there. Why is that so critical for you sharing the messaging about the benefits of cacao?
Because I really want that people can feel what I feel when I talk about cacao. And the plus for them is that they are going to get benefits. But yeah, I would like to share this because now with the big industries, chocolate big industries, cacao farmers are forced to selling their lands. So that's not good for them. Because I don't want to say names, but the bigger chocolate companies, they just bought the lands and do whatever they want. And the final product that you are going to get in your body is not healthy. And I always said, look our label facts and you can see it's just cacao. It's just cacao. And our farmers grow also all the spices, all the raw sugar and everything. So it's important for us to know that there are still people using ancestral techniques because they are doing this, and through the workshops people can know this knowledge but also make their own cacao paste and know how hard it is to make a hot chocolate,
to experience it firsthand, and it also be something that's good for you.
Yeah,
I'll say good for you because I just I might or might not eat a lot of chocolate anyways, and it's probably not good for me. Actually, no, I'll admit it. I know the chocolate I'm eating is not good for me. Maybe I should start having this.
cacao.
Someone please send this to my wife. Send this video to Mom, Caitlin. So you brought this in today. This is called the ceremonial cacao.
Yes.
Why don't you tell everybody what this is?
This is one of the products that you're gonna be trying in my cacao workshop next January 31st at Casa Sur Hacienda, because this cacao is prepared with ancestral techniques. It's a special cacao that has a special technique that we call wash cacao. On the market, you're gonna find fermented cacao. It's what most chocolate industries have. Oh. But wash cacao is a very specific technique from Mexico. And our farmers are still doing this by hand, 100% by hand. So at my workshop, you're also using ancestral tools like a metate, molino de mano, like this product is.
Wow. So when people come to one of your sessions on the 31st, are they gonna actually be able to do this too?
Yes.
Or you're just going to show them?
No.
They're going to do the work.
Their own cacao paste.
You guys are going to have work to do. You come to the... come to this awesome event and you get to do the work. But there's the benefit to the work. There's something to be said about making things in by hand still, and making things in the authentic, original way. I look at the resurgence of how much content I see on the internet and social media, even YouTube, of people baking from scratch, bread from scratch, cooking meals from scratch, harvesting things from their own land to make jams, and making their own butter from their own goat milk or cows. So this is I guess I'm trying to say this is very relevant right now, that these ancestral methods of making cacao is still around. And it happens to be kind of a thing that people are watching a lot right now on the internet. So good for you. But we want you to come enjoy it in person on the 31st. So you have several sessions you're doing. I'm just make sure I look them up right, because you're going to be doing them in Spanish and in English, correct? Yes. It looks like you have a 10 a.m., a 2 p.m., and 6 p.m. session.
Yes.
You have a long day ahead of yourself.
Yeah.
So for a long day like that, Jessica, how many cacaos do you have to have?
At least one bag per day.
One bag? Wow, that's one whole bag. I think I found a very convenient excuse to consume more chocolate product in my life. So, okay, so people are going to be able to do this firsthand. Now, if someone's never tried this before, or they're going to bring a friend, what would you say to encourage them to come and sign up for your specific part of the day?
Yeah, I can say you can come with your family, also kids, and come with your friends, your husband, your wife, because we're going to create a special community over there. You are going to be using all your senses, because you're going to smell when we are because we are going to roast the cacao beans there. We're going to peel them, grind by stone, and then make this traditional Mexican hot chocolate. And yeah, I can say that you need to come, join us, and just feel the power of Mexican cacao.
I love that. I hope that people will sign up and like you said, bring their family, bring someone you love and care about to come do this. But before we go, I want you to also talk about what else you brought. You brought a bowl. It's very decorative and beautiful, as well as an actual cacao bean, right?
Yeah.
Or a pod, sorry.
We're going to have these cacao pods. So you, as I said, you will learn everything about cacao, because you need to recognize the good one. But then this is called jicara. So actually Aztec, Mayans, and Olmecs, they used to drink cacao in this. It's a special tree. It's not coconut, because some people can think it's coconut, but not. It's jicara tree that grows close to the cacao tree. And then is what they used to have to drink cacao, and also to put all the offerings from the gods.
Oh, okay.
So it's
So it's also regional, and it's meaningful for the traditions.
Yes,
Wow.
you're gonna drink cacao in this jicara.
Oh, nice. Okay. Well, what anything else that you want to talk to anybody about or say to encourage them to sign up for the 31st? Any final thoughts from you?
Yeah, you can follow us on our social media and see all the reviews that we have with this cacao workshop. You don't want to miss it, because this is, I can say, one of the things that I really like about to have, to be the founder of Xocolatl House is I'm from Mexico. It's my culture. And you're going to experience that for me, not for someone else. This is, for us, cacao is family, but also ecosystems is our home. And this is the difference between another brands. This is what I really want people can take with them to home. That how special is cacao for me and for my community. And yeah, just come sign out, and you can follow us on Instagram at Xocolatl with X House. And you can support us buying our products through our websites at xocolatlhouse.com. And of course, I'm very open to more collaborations. And yeah.
Well, you are very passionate, and also I'll say very purposeful. I know this is very personally meaningful to you as something you do. as you made reference, there are a lot of people in the chocolate business that are just in it for the profits and not for the purpose and the passion. But I love that you were able to come and talk about this today and demonstrate how important it is to you. I will also say this to you, people watching this online. If you're wondering if you should come to meet Jessica at Casa Sur, the answer is yes, because she's so popular, and in all the other places around town, you're going to have to chase her rather than Ricky and Casa Sur bringing her to them. So if you just show up, she's going to show up, you'll all be there. Otherwise, you're going to end up chasing her around town, trying to find out where she's going next, and you're going to go on a escapade because you're so busy and you're so popular in what you're doing now and the growing demand. I'm not just saying that because you're sitting here. Like, I've been watching online, and I watch how many people show up at the events. I'm like, oh, this is getting a lot of traction very quickly. So congratulations. I want to say that as well. I'm very excited to be there on the same day with you to witness and also record some of that. So I'll be there with some people from my team to film parts of the day. I'm really excited to show the rest of the people what this looks like in person. So thank you so much for coming in today to do this.
Yeah, thank you so much, and see you there.
All right. We'll see you there. Thank you for tuning in. If you still have to sign up for the event and you haven't registered yet, you can click the link in the description box below to register yourself, your family, your spouse, your kids, even your coworkers, neighbors, and people you work with that you want to you want to see wellness be a part and a focus of their life personally and professionally and in the community at large. You can do that right now today. And Jessica and myself look forward to seeing you all on Saturday, January 31st. See you then.